Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, coming at you with an update video. It's going to be a little bit early because I'm going to be super busy Tuesday, and I won't have time to put anything together. So I'll make this really quick. First and foremost, I want to give an apology. Things have been really, really rough here, guys. The job situation has not been what I thought it would be. For those of you who watched my recent letting off steam stream that I did, you heard the details, but to keep it short, things have been rough. Work has been very demanding, and my bosses have been taking advantage of me in a big way, I feel like, because a lot of the other employees aren't giving their best, but they have solid job security because we're so low on employees at this restaurant that genuinely they know that they can do whatever the heck they want and know they won't get fired. We can't afford to fire anybody. We're desperate for new hires. So because I actually have integrity and I want to do my best and I want to be a valued employee, I try, and I think they know that and take advantage of it, but that's beside the point. Also, family matters have been getting in the way. A lot of issues have been happening. A lot of discrepancies, concerns, issues here as well. The washer and dryer in our new place conked out. They were old, so we've got to shell out some money to replace those. Some issues on the friends front. I've had a few friends that have broken contact or gone off the deep end, and it's really personal stuff. I won't go into it, but just know that if at any point I came off as harsh or rude or aloof or distant, it's not because I'm mad at you guys or because I'm burnt out on the channel, although I am a little worn out. It's just because a lot of stuff has been going on, and genuinely a lot of people saying, hey man, you should take a break. And I do try to take a break, but at the same time, this channel is also a form of venting for me, a chance for me to share my thoughts about For Honor, about history, about writing, about all that kind of stuff. So in a way, it is both something I need to take a break from, but also what I do with my break. So very weird setup there. Beside that point, y'all aren't here to hear me spiel about that. You're here to hear the updates. So what are the updates? Okay, so first of all, no real winner on the recent Ravens Writing Room Challenge because no one responded to it. No one tried to take the challenge, so we'll try again in the next Ravens Writing Room. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do on that one. Fantastical History is in the works, doing the Undead. Going to have fun with that. And also the next Heroes in History is in the works. I'm either going to do Shaolin, Automusha, or Shinobi. I really want to do one of those three, and I'll decide which one I do. If y'all have one y'all particularly want to hear, I'll release a poll later for y'all to vote. Also, people have been asking me, am I going to talk about Griffin and Chimera now that Chimera has their own event and we know more about how Chimera works and about how Daubeny has made his comeback? Like, am I going to talk about that in a lore video like I did with Astria versus Apollyon and the like? The answer is yes, but I want to let the event play out a little bit more so I can get more information before I start drawing any conclusions. I don't want suddenly to be having my own foot in my mouth because I said something too soon, so there is that. But don't worry, I am going to do it. That is a definite. I also am going to be doing my What Makes Vikings Important video. I said this earlier on, but I want to talk about the Vikings a little bit because, you know, we get all this talk from other YouTubers and other historians who talk about For Honor, and they say, oh, well, you know, when you look at these three, the knights had the best armor and weapons, the samurai were these honorable warriors of great virtue and all that, and then you have the Vikings who are just depicted as savages who, you know, they just wielded axes with very weak armor. Like, if you hear Matt Pat and Noggin's videos, they just write off the Vikings immediately from a combat perspective. And I agree that when it comes to armor and weapons, the Vikings fall short of the other two, but I don't think that's reason to write them off. So I'm going to be making a video where I talk about the importance of Vikings in history, the Nordic culture in history, and why it's important to study it, why we shouldn't just write them off just because they didn't last out of the 11th century. So we will be talking about that. I look forward to making that video. It'll just take a little bit more time because that's going to require a lot of research and careful study on my part. Speaking of research and careful study on my part, I'm also going to be continuing the series of women in history with the samurai women next, but I'm waiting on my friend Hannah to finish the female raven picture for the thumbnail. Yeah, lots of people have requested a female raven. for the thumbnail, and so we're having that happen. May even make some merchandise with that. You never know. I mean, y'all asked for it, so we'll make it happen. Don't know when that will be. It's all on Hannah's clock now. She's got to be the one to make that final decision. But when she does, I will let y'all know. It'll be awesome. Okay, so that's kind of the update with the channel. I'm so happy. We're almost at 6,000, guys. 6,000. It's actually kind of surprising. We're really making our way, guys. This has been a lot of fun, and I really want to see the channel continue to grow. So if there are things that y'all can think of that you think would really help the channel or help me or anything like that, don't hesitate to share. I'll take everything under advisement. It doesn't mean I'll do everything, but it means that I'll definitely give everything its fair chance. I'm also going to be releasing talks on the Raven Lord lore, because people have been asking about that. I'd be happy to talk about that. Another thing that I'd like to do is I'd like to do some more audiobook reading, not just my For Honor and Glory series, which I am working on, but I also want to read some other stuff. Like, I want to read my short story Tea with a King. I want to read some entries from my Death Diary book that I wrote. I'd love to read some more stuff with y'all so that I can share some of my craft and y'all can tell me what y'all think. I know that isn't going to get me the most views or the most subs or anything, but it's something I enjoy doing. And many people have professed, hey man, you do what you want to do and you'll have fans who watch it. It's very true. And that is very true. So I'm definitely going to do what I want to do regardless. But at the same time, it helps to know that there are people out there who want to see it. All right. So in conclusion, things have been kind of on the down for me lately. I'm not going to lie about that. I will always try to be as honest with y'all as possible. It's just been rough. It's been a rough last few days, rough last few weeks, honestly. But there's always hope. There's always a silver lining. There's always something to look forward to. I'm maintaining my optimism that things will work out for the better. Just keep me in your prayers. If you pray, if you don't pray, just wish me luck, I guess. Yeah, and that about wraps it up. No shout out this week. I honestly haven't thought of anyone to shout out right now. It's not that there aren't historical sources and references and people out there that I could shout out. I just haven't thought enough about it to really say, oh yeah, I really want to shout out this person. But next update, I will give a shout out to somebody, because there are lots of people to give shout outs to. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for helping make this channel so wonderful. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more content. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts, your questions, your concerns. I read all my comments. I just don't always reply to them. Please like if you enjoyed the video so that I know how much you enjoyed it. And I will leave links to my Teespring and my Discord in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching my video. And I hope to see you in my next one, whenever that is. Take care, guys.